conquered Sudan as a part of Egypt during the Anglo-Egyptian War and remained as a part of the British Empire in 1899, where the British created the Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, granting it some autonomy similar to Canada and Australia. However, the colony was extremely divided between North and South by tribes and religion. There would be clashes between these groups from World War I all the way to the beginnings of the Cold War. Turkmen mutiny broke out, and this was the primary cause for the Civil War. Although the mutiny was put down by British troops, Sudan later gained its independence a year after the Civil War started, becoming the only country in the world to win independence during an internal conflict. However, this culminated into a coup, officially beginning the violence of the Civil War. Southern rebels began rising up near the Uganda border. Ultimately, the world started to get involved in the war, and both sides got quite some support. The North got support from more socialist countries, seeing that Sudan's government was controlled by the North, was a socialist republic. Then the South got support from the Democratic and Christians. Now, through 1958, there would be protests over Sudan's economy over the newly established government by Ismail al-Azari. In 1963, Southern rebels began to make ground in the West. In 1964, the October protests broke out as young Sudanese students began to challenge the Sudanese government during the war. In 1965, an interim government was established by Jafar Nimiri. The rebels were finally making ground in the South in 1966, although in 1965 saw the rebels split ideologically. Finally, in 1972, the Addis Ababa Agreement was signed, ending the Civil War. The South would have their own autonomous region. The Civil War may be over, but tensions and violence didn't stop, as the South often differed themselves from the government. And it was the government's hostility towards the Autonomous Republic that would start the Second Sudanese Civil War.